said, you can do all the politics, but some politics na ye. Edi di ya ire no matem. Making sure say we are going outside our jurisdiction. I have a problem with it. Kennedy say, and conform we campaign ma okay can some de ma no. Sa nkofo na di matem. O ma di matem di me atem. So I cannot stand on the same podium and do campaign with them. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa ko Kennedy a compare ko Japan ho MPP for mo mpe no kore. Oni Kennedy atena se di nko aka se menua me srabra na ba bo am na campaign. Asema mi kan kasa Franco say Kennedy a catch and say me bobi so bo ame nyew. Asema me kan tie. Wa say me mo. Asema me kan say tie me mo. Na mo obi so bo ame nyew. Asema ma kan modu. This is not the first time. Asema me kan say me akun say asema me kan. Kwase bo twani asema me kan. This is not the first time Mahmoud Bawumia akwa sia Kennedy a compare kwa Japan. A person in the dim come say be Kennedy betimi aboa. Obo na ni na nsuo tatatata. Adanya. Ya se ne bone a waye nyina ne say. Ne bone a waye nyina ne say. Wakwa kwedi Kennedy a compare kwa Japan achi. Look at all the videos a Kennedy atie nyina. They are pussy Kennedy. A Kennedy otnasi din ya wont min kasa. De abrante ne kan no. O se me ye miti so da na wo ya bie wuti so. That statement alone, papa nko atnase in a closet moment. No tie sa video na ra. Ene, I want to open the box and tell you everything. Because my party no, man where you stay in opposition for more than 20 years. Because mu nyina no Debian come say MPP, nyansa for party. MPP party obia ni ho asebe na adwo from wom da. Obia ni made, obia bi, obia ye lawyer, obia ye say, entasem ketwa bi kwa ho mpe. MPP for nko ye fa de bi confusion button. Ebo ho si empresses that button na obi ampe. So if you look at the elections of course wa Kennedy a compare kwa Japan and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na call. Now at that time you had mabo other names. But if you look at two people na contest ejira omo so ye mumienu. Kennedy after so omo to aba ni wiye no. Asama me can catch us do ka bianka se Franco say. Today I'll give you the reason. Ma Kennedy a compare kwa Japan be pay mo so ame. No nya na dwen so oba so ame. Asema me kai me say nyo be say. Kennedy a compare kwa Japan be do true vine 9 a.m. 9 a.m. no be do ye no. Omudi omkom ye no kwotena basim. One Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no mokoye. I want to state it on record. Akufado. And a friend Kennedy a compare kwa Japan kan say minua me ka no credit a kyerɛw. So one kwa campaign am Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na so lose elections na amount for the so born bebo. Do you know why? Because Kennedy a compare kwa Japan was having a problem with Mahmoud Bawumia in the camp no. Kennedy said, you can do all the politics, but some politics na ye. Edi di ya ire no matem. Making sure say we are going outside our jurisdiction. I have a problem with it. Kennedy said, and conform we campaign ma okay can some de ma no. Sa nkofo na di matem. O ma di matem di me atem. So I cannot stand on the same podium and do campaign with them. In the 2023, now last week me kai na Kennedy a compare kwa Japan and na podium mom na air campaign. Enyo nwanwa. Said Napo doesn't appear on the ballot paper. Mahmoud Bawumia mom na appear on the ballot paper. But Kennedy a compare kwa Japan opted to do campaign with Napo. Debentia. Na nkofo ebe ore fe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no ma declare ni yere atem. Ento banyo obi ate say how akumsi no awie no opare ansa no awie no adoma kuba afi no awie no. Now proud to this kind of elections omukoye no. Already a course wa Kennedy a compare kwa Japan Phillies and wabi course wa anya ne de anya ne yie. Ene sa ade a ombebre take this assembly America bia ye Franco ne eka. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa ko Kennedy a compare kwa Japan ho MPP for mo mpe no kore. Oni Kennedy atena se di nko aka se menua me srabra na ba bo anya campaign. Asema mi kan kasa Franco say Kennedy a catch and say me bobi so bo ame nyew. Asema me kan tie. Wa say me mo. Asema me kan say tie me mo. Na mo obi so bo ame nyew. Asema ma kan modu. This is not the first time. Asema me kan say me akun say asema me kan. Kwase bo twani asema me kan. This is not the first time Mahmoud Bawumia akwa sia Kennedy a compare kwa Japan. Our person in the dim come say be Kennedy betimi aboa. Asema Mahmoud Bawumia kan na no no is a good exercise but it should not be theoretical. As some of kind of no. Say the party no, the interest and the larger picture of the party no again and no. The primary responsibility of our friend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is to wrestle power against the NDC, capture power. I do my idea, man, no. And to say they are no more in minority, almost some they want to be party in power and they want to govern. It's not an easy task. Doc, and yet easy. The NDC might have their problems. How do I do to problems for her? I said, Kata dia wo ho, Eriko Poku dia wo ho, already Eric your friend say Julius Zabra dia wo ho. Name the big men. Allah Bimo, Joshua Bimo dia wo ho. But the NPP party, there's a confusion battle over there. Mon press ya monpe. Monpe. Today, I'm going to open the Pandora box. I can't let how people will feel today. Yeah. Me say, Mahmoud Bawumia wa call Kennedy fear me 2 times. Kennedy is not willing to stand on the same podium and do campaign with him. Last week, me catch me say, Tamana Kennedy year campaign no nya dagin tie videos ni bi. So after him listening to the videos, me say, no be say, what na konyam se no de nsa guniti o say ye awade. O tiensma na ekoswa. Na no say, Mahmoud Bawumia say, they should not use my name. And I'm make count. This is the flag bearer of the MPP. I'm taking him back. That day I was there. That day I was there. And the day I poku ka assembly was a sadiana start na so one so anu no ntu ase a eba benyini be dane ade bosom di siw so akwaso ofo jataba no anya jataba no a no anyini one hwe obeche wan kasare. This thing happened in 2023. Whereby Gofredame any abai fa cabo any nkofo ba wanchi eka say Albert Amiao doesn't belong to the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Asem enya asem ketwa wanchi. And people say ni pon bet ma ya adwuma mo man kwama ni nya adwuma no enya asem ketwa wanchi. Mekai some kwato aba okwase senior high school nipa ba kono preferred candidate for the people Albert Amiao ne maame ene amabuzia brother memory woko. Say there be kwadwo fempon de be man de bentia say, and I want to say it again. Say abamu mpainfo allegation bobo Gofredame money mpainfo bebredin say omo free wanchi say owura ni di ede ayi abetamia won timi ne Mahmoud Bawumia nya adwuma ene sade kwadwo fempon no mope enya asem kutwa wanchi enu so bia sese wo baabi bebre wow simple man there or dabi or belonging to this kind of camp yen ni nya adwuma dabi o mo de asem to Mahmoud Bawumia so dabi o ene Mahmoud Bawumia say Mahmoud Bawumia na de na time say if look at 2023-2024 word by economy is to Jubilee House buafu ena Jubilee House buafu ukọ Jubilee House omo buafu omo say obi oni Mahmoud Bawumia nya adwuma bia no enya say man kwan ene sa no man that thing has eaten into the new patriotic party. Now it has come to stay. Mahmoud Bawumia, it's not the matter of theoretical talking. A practical action is a way. Yeah. And now that no can say, open constituency back what get them a just constituency. I just MP Osu. Osu. Moving from one radio station to another radio station. Near Bisano. Oh, now me Raja say polling station executive election say I cause you say or bonnet in any sort tata. Adanya. Ya se ne bonni a waye nyina ne se ne bonni a waye nyina ne se wakwa kwedi Kennedy compare kwa Agyapong achi bonni a waye anu no. Elections is about preference and choice. Elections is about preference and choice. Open nada me ankasa me fie sa me kasa me to aba bia me woyere ne ma bia me yere krampo ntuma me ba betuma to ma me a preference and choice. By ye to ni nyina awia we go back to the drawing table. Nipa na ya to obadi amano no we project the person NPP for nko na ekwa kwato ba yetimi di atama di persona natam nipa no yetimi di natam di ne yire ne na busu afo nyatam Kennedy camp Bawumia camp omu nyina ya fault ene obi ni bia na sai ena Bawumia yire kra wanya Ghana ni oye fulani ni no bia kawe ena Bawumia yire otimi top bag ye funny hems $350,000 won your mind ho no make kan wo yo. People make a lot of serious allegations against the flag bearer. Coming from the camp of Kennedy compare kwa Agyapong kofo. Ombe dinatem Then the rebuttal so beba. Rebuttal na beba will come from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia come. No so to be money Kenya compare kwa Agyapong. Now me say, if you look at all the videos of Kennedy etie nyina, they are pussy Kennedy. Kennedy otnasi din ya won't mean kasa. The abrante ne kan no. O say me ye miti so da na we be so. That statement alone, papa nko atnasi in a closet moment. No tie sa video na ne ra ho. Ene ejo so. Go and look at the kind of confusion. Edebentia, you say MP no, you be afraid Kenya compare kwa Agyapong nipa. Eno no. You say mpayinfo bi ene papa no kodi nkoma anije to mu say he is going to give his support to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You see MPs be miensa ene kosia no, omni ni di nkomo ene oje to mu say or the campaign no, e ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aboa am MP petima. Are you not surprised? Adent no be ye MP. Me and I say me kan pempen was in the pempen. The bent no be ye MP e we efidwase kore. No nkwa akoye MP dia mom we just I don't get it. I don't get it. Open nipa ba ko a I say Dabian he's trying to create a certain kind of confusion. If you just see MP, look at the kind of problems he's creating for them in Ejoso. Are you afraid? Doctor, are you afraid? Kwam tankwa dam for no. I want to say it. Are you afraid? I don't know. Minim diasi. Nipa ba ko minim. If you look at the MP no time no say den waye no. Woni Mahmoud Bawumia yere akwa PM Ejoso. We say onye MP. Jesus Christ. So now some you can hear. Look at the kind of statements I will make. Me say go and look at it. Why Ejoso MP. Or bad radio TV so will soon. Here, come now watching. Honorable, I'm telling you this. Kente wo ho. Here, me the meeting we just no. Any de me hu no. Kwa ma first one we compilation of album dey to aba. Any no ma air course no. You are not happy with it. Register your displeasure. Register your displeasure. Any time aba besu, oba be make say da bi and obi anka bi mo bia. Fight your own fight. Obi no can be amount. Fight your own fight. Let them see how you are strong. See at here. No be a catch or say or no kwako member of parliament. Edi san kware for. Eric Opoku. Edi MP. Eno kwa asunafo north and south. No di MP no. No be a catch or so no mom. Any pan eben. E to no be take decision mom. Edi Eric Opoku. I would have Yankopon. See at here. No be dini MP on the baby. Say jabbing MP. No be a catch or so ko jabbing one kwako MP. Edi am jabbing for. Try it and see. Kwabna be bold. Be strong. Be bold and strong. When that time I saw Kasa Bebreu, where you action work. Where John Kuma did worse things in Ejoso. John Kuma, he did worse things in Ejoso. Dear Kosu Nano, Mahmoud Bawumia, any Kennedy camp fashions. Uko Kumawa, the same thing. Ediabaya, Yasin Kofobu ha, no me pro Kennedy a compare kwa Agyapong. And it's uncle for there, we don't need them in the NPP. And did that be America? Sometimes the NPP goes into elections. The presidential candidate, a lot of votes, the Nippon member of parliament, as some anytime we go for elections, Nani Pana or a presidential candidate, no, a lot of votes, any parliamentary candidate, I trust the person is not too popular. Do you know why? Parliamentary candidate, no, he sit and eat and dine and wine with them. Locality, no one or they know and know him well. Nippon or a flag bearer and a presidential candidate, no, they know him from afar, from a distance. And when Mama say, constituents wants you crowd. But some amount for Kafan who projecting no, and I'm more to about the man. Their man MP scat and blast not doors so be in their party. It's how they conduct their elections. Scat and blast, no. They are doors somewhere MPP. Oh, where's my tell me home? Where's me call no post? Where's he say no? MPP party and Yansa 4 party nkwa obi an adwen so oka bi obi antie and that is affecting the new patriotic party. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, it is not about theoretical talking. Say be a yet theory. And I demen, and I see a can who boom, hey. And you know, crack. Where? Brian Champon Campono. I can tell you authoritatively, some of them are not happy with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I'm telling you. Me asembia me kabia nimsa asembia no kure bia ninsuro. Some of them are not happy. Aduchum camp no. Some of them are not happy. Camp ba ko with me catch us say omdo me too close to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp no. Engineer Kwabena Agyapong. Ebe ntia Kwabena Agyapong do no an ne ko na eba. Kennedy camp no there. There's a serious confusion. Serious confusion. Ask yourself, why is Kennedy too quiet? For the peace and the interest of the party, we need everybody to come together. I want to ask one thing. Why is Kennedy Agyapong too quiet? Too quiet on this particular matter. He's not talking. After some two about ye, Kennedy Agyapong lose elections so do to why is he quiet? The MPP for more Kenyano practically is not working. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not working. Where? So Mahmoud Bawumia when you prepare, you call some people to order. Kennedy, you call some people to order. Some comments, it doesn't help the new patriotic party. It doesn't help the flag bearer. It doesn't help them. Oh, I know we are coming. Oh, I know we are coming. Oh, I know. Hey, move for me up committee. And for belonging to a certain company fashion, you don't even tell them. You don't even announce it to them. More why you so Franco the hater, Brabaya communication team member, Bawumia yo, imagine. And the Kennedy, you never call jobs and employment. You didn't he knows nothing about it. The man will tell us, I know nothing about it. One kwayaswa, they create a certain kind of impression so in Bonini. Na Kennedy on passum your hair. Open pa one new party no one passum ya a Kennedy Agyapong. This is the kind of talking that is going outside. But meba another before some baba yes the weekly verity. If you look at the program's manager, he designed the program on metenase. Or say o Saturday no ya close no wontimi nko ba bia. So betinya ko ba bia is after 12. And this one is coming from management. You don't have a say or a choice. Eya juma na de ma asabra baye asama make aniti se me permit ma kasa menye but so far as amaja tum se me ye it means say if 12 o'clock o be dem pesa me bia metimi aye. What am I trying to tell you? Dem pesa me catch on say there should be an offer and acceptance. You make the offer to the person, then the person accepts it. So what be ye. Ask yourself, was Kennedy Agyapong consulted? Ya consulteno ana yan consulteno when in sama ekoso the NPP omun samu doso papa party ba ko mun pese me say omun samu doso Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kasa doctor won ko fo ne didi atem no talk to them on ko fo ne didi atem they attack the persona yet me dini panatema dini yiri atem no talk to them. It's not just coming to the public podium. Talk to them. Correct? A bit transparency be atem rough. Do a man or maybe atem. And after doing all this, one man one can be beyond fine. You want them to come into the picture to come and help you. It is not an easy task. And now the ketwa, we should not joke with it. The truth is a better pill. No cry back up. And yeah. So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia making this kind of statement. Not just making the statement, make another step. O ni panisi wo mie program wa kosan bra. Ni panisi wo ntia sam na wo kana kona san bra. Because obi otimi control 25% in your political party, don't joke with them. As I make it, doctor. Obi otimi control a certain kind of people in your party. So it means votes 2,000, 3,000. Don't joke with that person. Okroma obi the less than 30,000 votes about the president Okroma John Evans Thomas time declaration. And it's for now they are able to control and have influence on the party. You don't joke with them. Unko for make statement be quite tell them hey Don't go there. Mr. Hodde, don't go there. You can talk about your matter. Over the objectivity about by attacking the persona of the person. Mr. Don't go there. Or either say me jaw kwai what free in Chandiako. This is the kind of things I want from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Obi a waboa wo party mu kura ka samana ne nyaagye na ya tamdidia ka tell hey Mr. Don't go there. Woni hwan don't go there. E de toso mienu mo obi a wo se miemfa wudi hunhunu amanfo wo kroma especially linked to the MPP. Party back home the persona hunhunu amanfo is the MPP. Hey Adepoku buafu. Adepoku afre Franco. Wasi ja no nyina wana. Ade asempo man eye no atebo amante constituency ho. Waka che so tuni nya adwuma enime sraw so kongu party executives no. Obehem so kra na bia Adepoku nka hwe. Adwumam etronic konkonsa na director say na director afreme na director kra afreme wasi ontimi na na Franco say dabi enime and some na air course nyina the NPP should sit down. They should be able to identify their needs and challenges. They should fight over and not mere talking, not mere kasa, mere meeting NPP people by saying say there be unity come with a step. Make that particular step for the party. Look for the kind of people, no mere candidates, no. A lot of bitterness and pains within them, no. Iron your problem, solve it, move the party forward. Some MPP made my fun into my podium. These are the kind of things that we are talking about today. And you're mere talking. A year, Juma, and a Samoy. Dawson. At the end, a coso. Kennedy, a compare Agyapong. At the end, some near fan. Today, and I don't care how people are going to feel. They be a meka. Me say, me papa now. If you meddle or peddle yourself into politics, that's what's I'm going to address you as a politician. And I won't say about the Nina. And someone was say, dear Tosumienu, a man for Bashan is on our watch him. Ya come mattresses won't send someone and want some to say. Then a Ghana Standards Authority for Oka, Yabeka Sadia from winning summer air course on any neighbor. Now, Ghana, is it culture of silence? And as people are talking beyond their limit. And some amount for Kano, Ubeka was and seven for Tana. How can you address a politician or a big man or the president of the republic and I'm paying for how you will address them? The kind of words that you use, all trends that you use, you know. And is it meritable say arrest here? And as I say arrest here. When in Sembebri, any other brought live on Lawson TV, the weekly verdict. Once again, me did you also what Frank. Obey my friend Frank, what I hate from now. Eko kosi 12 o'clock and 7 Dawson. You be one seminum, catch you and your son can't as a Franco. What Baba Jina Kunya, or the seven neighbor. And more him from Takrade, I tell Wenchi, more to us him from Suhum, other areas, outside the jurisdiction and domain of Ghana. 4 corners in Ghana, more women, outside Ghana in Ghana, more US of A, more Germany, baby, where life will be. You are welcome on board. I'm going to be your pilot, and I not pay a cause a premobeto. And somebody a Dawson, Medica can want some show. After young ransom, the new patriotic party, you're from MPP. They went to internal elections. And after the internal elections, you know, and no one be bring I want to take you back. Now, if you look at the 2024 elections, now prior to the 2024 elections, now internal elections course in 2023. Now, almost 2 money in a year, and before the elections, now I'm catch you, me say, and some be see and the kind of utterances and comments from people, because they are not ready, they are not willing to sacrifice and show commitment and dedication to the new patriotic party. And conform me aspirant to me candidates. And conform me very influential in the new patriotic party. And in some cause they said to themselves, and send you away across they are not willing and ready to project the new patriotic party. And to why I say, oh, Obi Buafu, Obinya ready, it will be so Obinya so be campaign and it's Anumano. Me say, political party Bako Munsunyadi is the new patriotic party. They don't learn. Always, hit a problem, no, and always, hit a problem, new year. Normal busy basano, they want to solve the problem, have solutions to the problem, whereby it will be too late. Now it's too late. Me say can a friend kono, a trend mutually, no kweba kope. Today, I'm going to unveil so many things to people. Wow, assembly me kabi no krebi, I care less about how people feel and think about me. The truth is always a better pill. No kweba kope. So if you speak the truth, people have issues with you. obi wa on pewasa obi obe pewasem obi obe ka say dabi uye dede obi ka just say wo shout dabi no kra ba ko pe naturally sana metie sana mekasa and whereby I'm addressing serious matters, serious issues, you see me to be more serious. The new patriotic party goes to internal elections. And I want to take you back. In 1992, the new patriotic party goes to internal elections. There be no more same way. And I banner a koto yakrano, yakra and kwanko to aba a man for and hold it up. And I say a quack and I already did a duba here. Jan is uncle, no made a flag bearer for the new patriotic party. It is never ever true. A duba was competed. Omo tuaba no, a duba in a winning. Dr. Selby Tosumi, and I already did J.A. for Tosumi, and a chronicle bar down. Now, Omo tuaba you know. Orion Adubuahin was a flag bearer presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party. And at that time, he was a professor. Let's go back. In 1990, so I can't be a professor, don't any packet wow. Or bimfo, be our bin or tin woman. And if you look at Adubuahin, open it back when was soon at the ultimate do a channel count. So if you look at the internal elections of the New Patriotic Party, Adubuahin over 1,000 votes. Dr. Selby Tosumi, and we have friend J. Kufuor Tosumi. Now, J.A. Kufuor at that material moment, let's not forget, MPP founder catch was there, ye free be Buzia Dombo, Dankwa tradition. So at that time, if you look at J.A. Kufuor, he was linked to the Buzia faction, the Buzia camp. Because Buzia was that time the prime minister, he made J.A. Kufuor a minister, and that time he was a young minister. Whether deputy or a substantive minister, he was a minister. And the J.A. Kufuor Yobia, or did the already friend Buzia Nase. Open nipa ba kwa J.A. Kufuor hold in high esteem. Already friend Buzia. Me a wenchini. So I know what I'm talking about. Mahu J.A. Kufuor waba wenchi bebre. No kwa pema o Buzia Naso. Na wa she and said Yaguso. No what the Buzia sasa baby what drew on a bra boom piano. Buzia played an instrumental role. And Madika said the New Patriotic Party, whether ideology, whether philosophy, whether understanding, whether I say a concordant, whether it's a reality, almost say they believe in a certain kind of tradition. Almost say Buzia Dankwa Dombo tradition. And if you look at the MPP, if you look at Buzia Fona, they come see the Buzia people are linked to Nkwafor. They are coming from the southern part of Ghana, southern part Nefa. I'm talking about Ashanti region. Ashanti Nebuno Fono, they are always linked to the Buzia fashion. And the J.A. Kufuor, go and check. When J.A. Kufuor came into power, go and look at the kind of minister that he brought in as substantive ministers. The Anomufi Bunoba. No Mufi Bunoba. Go and look at local government. If you look at Obedi so Obribo and the Attorney General, the later days of J.A. Kufuor, and if you look at J.A. Kufuor, he's linked or correlated to the Dankwa, your friend said the Buzia fashion. Now, if you look at the Dankwa fashion, they are coming from the Achem. Achem phone, and another Dankwa Kufuor, Gabriel Chidakuma, Santibe Dia Tomo, the Eastern Bloc. So, Eastern Bloc now, Obakacho say a limited to a certain kind of people, no. Only people who are coming from the Eastern region and in link to the Dankwa fashion. Now, if you look at Omo from the Dombo fashion, they are hailing from the northern part of Ghana. And the northern part of Ghana, near for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sang of whether the person, whether in bloodline connected to the NPP or not. So Nipan is coming from the northern part of Ghana. We link the person to be a Dombo person. And I want to take you back. Go and listen to Sir John of blessed memory. Or say, if you look at the NPP, Buzia Fona Baba Bidi, Dankwa Fona Baba Bidi, after the do Dombo Fona, so be beyond who Mabedi watching it. And if you look at J.A. Kufuor, he was coming from the balance of the Buzia fashion. J.A. Kufuor in 1996 couldn't win power. But if you look at the performance rate of J.A. Kufuor, the performance rate of J.A. Kufuor appreciated. So, if you look at 2000 elections, the first round of the elections, the New Patriotic Party didn't win. Kufuor, your friends say, already did J.A. Kufuor got close to it. And you do what I want me 50 plus 1. We have to go for a runoff. And Ubenya UGMO, Ubenya PNC mo, Ubenya PPP, more other political parties coming together, trying to rescue and capture power from the NDC and give it to the MPP. And if you look at the J.A. Kufuor, as smart as he is, and a politician from the beginning says that there be or no ba enkofo aboa ni nyina no they come from different political parties, you know, he's going to reward them. It will be the same Malam Isa Okoye, the sports minister, won't send be. So if you look at the NPP, at that material moment, after 1992, no, and NPP went into the wilderness for long, whereby already friend Buzia Kwech, you know, the NPP coming back into power was around 2001, and was coming from the Buzia faction. And the J.A. Kufuor becomes the president of the Republic of Ghana. In terms of political party, the New Patriotic Party. But if you look at the link, you know, is linked to the Buzia faction. And I want to take you back. 1998, the NPP goes to internal elections with Sunyane. Before the elections, it was a strong contest between J.A. Kufuor and another Danko Akufo-Addo. Go and look at prominent people, big men. And Kufuor Mukase Wom, and Kufuor very influential in the New Patriotic Party. That was in bed. That sit and eat and dine with another Danko Akufo-Addo. Nipa Bako American Assembly Kwabena Agyapong. Kwabena Agyapong was a key actor and very instrumental in the campaign of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Now at that time, Adeba Kwana Are when he said, Uti Akufo-Addo said Banche, dear Kodjaswa Yantre and San Franco Banche that I had to. So Akufo-Addo was giving J.A. Kufuor a certain kind of bullet, went through the veins of already J.A. Kufuor. J.A. Kufuor becomes the flag bearer presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party. Now it was a close contest. If you look at the elections, before the elections, during the elections, and after the election, the camp and the fashions and utterances by people. Now, I'm for Sadabi and Washi. I'm saying, hey, if you listen to Akufo-Addo camp, no, and if you even listen to Obra and J.A. Kufuor come and Washi, for the first time, my dear friend Hilda Addo was a member of parliament for Kwadas. Was say, Obra the former defense minister, under J.A. Kufuor, Ninya Pani J.A. Kufuor, so one trouble my J.A. Kufuor. As one make it. Hilda Addo was say, J.A. Kufuor nya moja ba ko kwan trouble man. And the Kaiser Kufuor so came out to say, Asema na woka no, mame ba akoma, papa ba akoma, why do you make this kind of diabolic statement? And if you look at 1998 elections now, it was too serious and too damning. Now, no say, a man for punchy, a man for cancer, baby. But I'm not no. J.A. Kufuor won the elections. Now, J.A. Kufuor, after winning the elections, actually say he's a politician. J.A. Kufuor drove from his house to where Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and take this. Assembly Amika Bia in Kre. Now, J.A. Kufuor catch Akufo-Addo say, Miniano, a fear come yan ato one ye kwa pre. Na pre na ye kwa pre no. Ye wie no. Fear one point for nyasa min lidia busuano. Ni edi min kwa pa konwane mfamra. Ehu behia se minuano. Obedi machi ni akwa ye campaign. Ni etimi agye power ne de aba. This is J.A. Kufuor engaging already did another Danko Akufo-Addo in a private conversation. Only dim komoni nyina wie no. Na Akufo-Addo kas me no mienu nya de ba ko pe ne yepe de ne yepe. After say we went into the wilderness for a longer period. After I've said coup d'etat who do buy two of friend Buzia no, the NPP and the LLM ne de ben no, it has never come into power. So it is our core mandate and responsibility to bring the NPP into power. And at that time, J.A. Akufo-Addo, whether for the cameras or it's not for the cameras, whether Senobiakita diabolic intention or not, they thought about the interest and the welfare of the New Patriotic Party, capturing power and bring the NPP into power. That was their core mandate. And to Omunya Kambo, and already J.A. Kufuor was able to win the elections for the NPP in 2001. Now take this. I had a choice that J.A. Kufuor is a politician. After say J.A. Kufuor win here, J.A. Kufuor goes back into the house of Akufo-Addo. And Akufo-Addo Koko ding one catch and say, Mira. And Kufuor will not be key actors in your campaign. Whether we like it or not, we are in power. Me means me yet. I know so I have people promoting me win power. I'm a baby the flag bearer. But the flag bearer, no, it is within the domain and jurisdiction of the New Patriotic Party. See, any brave party say to capture power. Yenino, it will be all-inclusive government. Whereby so be your Alani, or be a way, or be a way, and Yanka home. then J Kufo any Akufo di nkomo and all catch Akufo to say and Kofo bo me here mo so mbaba can't buy no money to my concan. And Akufo say bo me nana. Mini apanyino one na be so na number 1. Wo na another danko Akufo do. Wo na number 1. Number 1 and they say I want to make you a cabinet minister and a substantive minister. Isan say I don't want that camp fashions no ho. Yenya dwuma build the Ghana build the party no. Eno rare friend J Akufo. Emma already din eden another danko Akufo a cabinet position. Let's not forget Akufo was the attorney general pen. Akufo was the foreign minister pen. And open nipa baako a if look at still worship for year ye na man for Bonabaswa it was Akufo. Take this. J. Akufo was able to identify the problem of the new patriotic party. He offered solutions to it. He executed it. He did it. Now, if you look at prior to 2008, at that time the NPP was desperate in breaking the 8. Message says the 4th Republic. Abambian what about breaking 8 neither. Already J.J. Rawlings wanted to do it. Went me after so Kofa already JEMS to be the vice president. Obiabe carried the Soda declaration. No Obian say Gusitano mom na eba. At that time the Gusitano was a special aide, a special assistant to J.J. Rawlings. He was a cadre. Obian himself near the neighbor. After Swedro, John Evans at Thomas from nowhere near Pejan inside. And among for Kaya, that brought a reform. Reform will send the NDC to opposition. Because Nkofo integral members of the NDC registered their displeasure by aligning themselves at the ma already Eric Gusitano. And so issues pop up. Now, if you look at the new patriotic party, and no more makomba and always I say they don't learn. Open political party masama, they take it to be too personal. They don't look at the merits and demerits of the matter. They don't attack the issue, they attack your personality. They don't look at the message, they look at the messenger is the MPP. They don't look at the substantive matter. Simple man. Yeah, simple man krana and maybe nin sama okika kanu no alan kwadwoche maintain and as idea yem pussy asamna okano. We don't look at the message. But the messenger ni pro de asamne ban here. They poku. Ye pro Alan. Or you pro way, and they have a problem related to it. Today, I'm going to open the Pandora box. I don't care how the MPP will feel today. I want to open the Pandora box. And after opening the Pandora box, what I say? Adeboku, Mumfa already dear friend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ninsamna Wakano. Then I want to go back and tell them something. Yen tells my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can Tamo share MPP for there some of the two. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you saw me video no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia didn't come. Na nkomo na ordino or catch. Okay, yenti.
I've finished the presidential primaries, and therefore, as I have been saying, and as I will continue to say and do, I don't see any factions amongst us. I only see the MPP. I don't see a Canadian Agyapong faction. I don't see a Brian Agyapong faction. I don't see an Edichum faction. We are all one together. And so I want to promise you that I will not be in any situation where I'm going to push for the removal of any MP because they didn't support me. I'll never do that. I'll not do that. And nobody should do that in my name either. We are one family and we want to go together. And I want to make that very, very clear.
Bawumia talking. He is a flag bearer for the new patriotic party. Then he's telling them, sir, if you look at the new patriotic party, or many brave bring say they want to capture power, they want to wrestle it, and after capturing it, they'll form a government. And then I want to open the Pandora box. We MPP take this. A Ghana first. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you think about me. The truth is always a better pen. No creba akope. O can no crane any parliament me apewasem or china on pewasem. No creba akope. I'm taking you back into 2023. Enya me talking you. Say you just say this, and we don't have any fact, we don't have any camp. I'll come and address it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP, they are not learning, and I will explain to you. Today, I will open the secret. Assembly make be no crebiano minso. Assembly make be no crebiano. The old team on say no crebiano say no crena maker. There be a come say, obi a bit when yana hoden. Maybe if you look at a journalist, now who are they pan say when it comes to the breaking news of the NDC, need the no. Also, when it comes to the breaking news of the NPP, need the no. Today, I want to open the box for the NPP. I want them to solve their problems. I'm taking you back. If you look at the new patriotic party, ahead of 2023 elections, and no 2024. So if you look at the internal premise of the new patriotic party, before the elections, nani pa ba kono bianim sani pa wedie oba weni abana fala Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I want to state it on record. Say, nipa ba kono bia wojide ni musa bia onya contest kwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Reason here say, if you look at the way and was here carrying home as a vice president, let your objective and sincere. Edum maybe say Mahmoud Bawumia kwasa adwuma no onye biem. Say Mahmoud Bawumia kwaka asem kire Akufo Addo wonfa. If you look at already Didi Kenoforiata, asem obeka bia final e finito. And Mahmoud Bawumia is just a shadow vice president. And if you look at the constitution of Ghana, there's no an explicit portfolio and position for the vice president. And no cry when say vice president there as a boy and I mean to me meet we come me mean to me party we come. That is how it is. So always, if you look at the vice president, they are a subordinate to their superiors. Their superior never can do the Sure. Now prior to the 2024 elections, the 2023 one, under the internal premise of the NPP, as some can me say, and you'll be sick. Kennedy compare Agyapong was not in the picture to be the flag bearer of the new patriotic party.